Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be playing Scrap Mechanic Survival. So, in this game, let me just... In this game, we are a mechanic who has been stranded on a alien planet. And the robots there, which are the bots that you see on the screen right now, are called farm bots. Those farm bots, the little ones at the bottom corner, are called tote bots. So the farm bots and the tote bots and the hay bots, which aren't actually on the screen, are trying to destroy you and kill you and destroy your farm, whilst you are trying to sort of create an area. Let me just turn this video down. Fast volume down to about 26. And so, this is your ship. This is only Scrap Mechanic Survival Chapter 1. So we do not actually have anything that we can use, that we can build this ship with. So, I need to get the battery for this so I can open that and craft a car with that. And because I've played Scrap Mechanic a little bit before, I know where it is. If you see the gate, oh, there's a haybot. They won't come after you as long as there's a cow nearby. So you, the mechanic, will be doing farming and raiding warehouses and things like that throughout your playthrough. Whilst you're doing that, these creatures, or actually no, they're not creatures, they're robots. These robots will be coming at you trying to kill you constantly. And if you farm, then at the top of your screen, it says unauthorized farming detected. Now, this means that you have been farming, or you've just started farming, and they will come and destroy your crops at night, which is actually nicknamed a raid. Now, up here to the left, there are a couple of hay bots and a couple of tote bots we need to take out to get to the factory. They're easy though, because yeah. These are haybot legs. You refine these and it gives you metal scrap. So let's go ahead and refine these. Okay, so here's a big chest. If you click E, it's got some random stuff in it every single time. The thing I'm swinging at the moment is your sledgehammer. This is not big enough to break the really, really big trees, but this is the main way you gather resources in the beginning. Also, you build custom cars and custom creations, custom bases, custom basically everything. And it's a very open world sandbox game. But you need the resources first. It's sort of like an open world exploration game. I'm gonna go ahead and refine this and I'll get back to you in a second. And we're back. So now that I've refined that, we're going to go ahead. Sorry, my mouse was glitched there for a second. One very, very important thing about this game is component kits. It's the one thing that you will always need but never have enough of. For example, thrusters take a lot of component kits to upgrade. And I just picked up one. I just picked up, not a thruster, a component kit. And component kits are basically the most important part of this game. You will always need them, but you won't always have them. I've played this game before, so I know just jumping down here is not going to kill me, it's just going to ragdoll me. Hop up, and go back to the ship. Ooh. Oh, I never knew that chest was there. Circuit board. See, tote bot here. They're called tote bots because their heads look like the tote heads that you have in the game in creative. And you can use those tote heads to make music like you can in survival. So, we're going to head back to the ship, maybe kill that haybot and harvest its spine slash leg for scrap. You've got to be careful because they hit you and they do quite a lot of damage. For example, 20, 40. There you go. Oh, there is one part to refine. This is its spine and I think back leg, if I'm not mistaken. So, once we get to the ship, if we turn left, there are a lot of soil plots and some seeds to grab, and a couple of bearings and a wheel. With all of the stuff that we've got now, I think we'll be able to make a car. Our very, very first car. So let's grab that down there. Grab the battery. Battery goes there. And now this is on. I need 20 scrap wood to make my first ever engine. So let's get that 20 scrap wood. Ooh, hey what? So one bad thing about survival is the gathering of resources, obviously. And also, the fact that you can't get any wedges. Wedges are like a really cool part of this game, because they allow you to create corners that are sort of angled. Wedges are like 45-degree angle slopes that you use on creations. Oh, there's a toad bot. You see, these guys only do a little bit of damage and they're quite easy to kill. Farm bots, you can't kill them with a hammer, you have to have something called the spud gun. The spud gun is one of the weapons in this game, and it's sort of like, well, a gun. You can get a spud shotgun, and a spud, I think minigun type thing. They're quite cool weapons, but they take quite a lot of things to obtain. To get them, we'll show you in a later video. By we, I mean me. I'll show you in a later video. I recommend grabbing this bucket here and making sure that you go into your inventory and move it down here. Also, when you go in water, it automatically fills up your bucket for you, which is pretty neat, if you ask me. Now, I have my keybinds set up so that I can open my inventory with tab. You may want to do a different one, but tab is the easiest for my pinky to reach, so I use that no matter what. I think around the back of here there is actually a chest. Yes, right here. If we destroy this, there's some more things, like some food. And over here, there's another chest. There used to be a gold chest that spawned near here, and gold chests are the rarest ones, giving you really, really good loot. But I think they cancelled it from spawning, so it doesn't actually spawn anymore. So, back into the ship we go. Now that we've got this water, we can put out the fire by throwing the water onto it. And, like this. And now we have the logbook. So if I accidentally press this button, waypoint to the mechanic station, which is that way. The mechanic station is one of the most important most important areas to get to. It is where you get your craft bot and your other kind of bots, which actually help you. They are robots that sit there and cannot move, and they're like stationary robots that craft things or refine things for you. So, I'm gonna start heading over there, and I'll see you at the next interesting thing. See you for now. And we're back. Because, well, I brought you back so that we could see this building here. This building is sort of a building after, well, the big one with the smoke and the battery. Here you'll find quite a few haybots and quite a lot of wood. But you want to be careful to jump when they swipe, so that you can get underneath them. Or at least so they don't hit you from underneath. And sometimes, if you're hitting a haybot, another one will hear it and they'll come at you. Now, let's refine all this metal, because metal is quite useful. This gives you 2 metal each, and circuit board is quite useful as well for other things. So, this gives you, not 2, 10 metal each. These these metal spines. And that's good, but eventually you can get a metal resource that you don't have to refine by hand, which is even better. And you may want to rebind your pickup button from, I think it was E before, to right mouse button. So it's much easier to grab things. You see, I did 30 damage. Oh, another. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. Now you want to be very careful in here, because sometimes more haybots can spawn above you and then come down the stairs and kill you. So I'm gonna eat a sunshake, because that puts my health and my drink up. Sunshakes are very useful in this game, as you will find out whilst we're playing. Try not to let your health go too low, because when you regenerate health, your food and your water goes down, as you can see in the bottom left. I cannot pick up the sword axe. And I think that's everything for here. I can't be bothered to go up the stairs because there's not really anything there. Or actually, most of the time, there's not really anything there. Sometimes there's some good stuff, but I can't be bothered. And if you're thinking about creating a car with the wheels you got, I would advise to do that. No, I'm joking. I would advise not to do that. Even though it may create more storage space, it takes longer to get to the mechanic station and longer to put your stuff down and have a safe space. At the mechanic station, there is one like pod type thing. If you go into it, it has a haybot in it, and these pods are off to the right hand side when you first see the mechanic station. So in the very top one, there is a haybot. And this haybot will kill you whenever it sees you, or try to at least. So it's just a quick warning, don't go into that pod if you don't have respawn space next to you. If you have set your respawn in a separate pod, then yeah, you can go in there. But I would advise not to unless you haven't. Unless you have set your respawn. Just whilst I'm dismantling this house, I'd like to say, if this is the first video seen by me, I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, so I can expand my channel and have much more. Also, that radio and that plant aren't needed. This game can be run with pretty low systems. That's how I'm recording. See, you've always got to watch out for noises. So this game can be run with pretty low systems. For example, mine is only, what, 6 GB of RAM? It's not too powerful, but it's not the worst. I'm just deleting this so I can get some wood. And now my inventory is completely full with 3 slots of wood. So, I am going to throw out these 2 of these wheels, because they are pretty much useless. You will never need them, and you can always just craft new ones whenever you like. I would advise getting as much wood from this place as possible, because this is so much easier than cutting down a tree. Also, if you grab the net blocks, they can't be used for anything like a boat, which we will be doing. We will be making a boat later in the series, I promise. But they can't be used for anything that you intend to put in water. If you're wondering why I'm spam clicking, it's because it says inventory full. There's a tote bot here. You see, they're kind of useless at killing things. That's why it's so easy to kill them. If you see seeds or soil bags on the floor, always try to pick them up, because you never know when you're going to need them. And if you can't fit them in your inventory, don't bother getting them, because all of that wood you took is definitely going to help out. For example, these carrots. Yep, take those. Those soil bags, can't pick them up. These carrots, yep, take those. Soil bag, nope. And I don't think, no, there's nothing up here. Although in there is more carrots. Take those, because we will be farming later in this video. Now, I'm going to go around these houses and check if there's anything left, and then I'll head to the mechanic station and I'll see you if I see anything interesting. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, and also, one point to mention, let's just say this now, I'm not sure if my video editing software that I only just got and haven't even installed yet, actually I just did install it, okay, the video editing software that I just got, I don't know if I'll be able to cut things out the video, so if you just hear me go silent after saying goodbye, that is because, well, I can't, what I mean is, if you just see me go silent after I've said goodbye, that is because I don't really have anything that I can say, or even I wasn't able to cut it out of the video. And if you're wondering why I just put that cardboard down there, it's so I can grab this honeycomb, because these honeycomb that you see here, if you ever encounter these, always pick them up, because they're made from I mean, they're beeswax. They used in wheels, and wheels, obviously the most important part of this game. Without wheels, you'd be nothing. You'd have to build your own wheels out of bricks. How fun would that be? Just going around and you're going whoop, whoop, whoop with your bricks on your your bricks rotating on bearings. I saved those 2 front wheels, or those 2 what are they? My brain's gone dead for a second. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm joking. No, those 2 wheels, tires, wheels, will be used as back wheels. So that I can have power in my front wheels. And I won't be just driving around with unpowered wheels or like... Well, the mechanic station's right there, and that's the room with the haywire in it. Do you see it? What should I throw out? Let's throw out the microwave. It's got one storage slot. I've broken the game here. There we go. If you're ever wondering what to do and you never know what to... If you're ever wondering how to do something you never know, press H. It brings up the handbook and is very useful. You see, it shows you how to use logic gates, controllers, triggers, thrusters, engines, seats, lifts, engines, bearings, and even how to build a vehicle. I advise using your own design. Yes, we've got ocean next to us. I advise using your own design, but that can always be helped. Or that will always be helpful to you. So if I just open this up and sleep in this bed, then as you see at the top of the screen, respawn point save, which means if I die to him, which I did not, because I'm an absolute pro at this game, then I would just respawn in the room next door, I could collect all my stuff, and I can kill him. Let's just quickly place down the headlight. Go put this in, and then go back in there and grab our light. This is literally the most important building in the entire game. Without this, you would be nowhere. You wouldn't even be able to make a car without using scrap components. You wouldn't even be able to make a boat. Planes, they're not very good in this game. They're actually really bad. It's more like flying machines, let's say. Because if you try and make a plane, it doesn't have any aerodynamics in this game. It does have like weight to size ratios and stuff like that. But any dynamics? Any aerodynamics? Nope. Non-existent. I'm putting those away there so that we can create a car. Now, I need a few more component kits to make this craft bot, so I will probably need to go over to there and get whatever's there. There's probably some component kits in there waiting for me. I know there's a wheel round this corner here. Yep, right here. And this is a traditional wheel that they have in the game. I'm gonna put my lift down. I'm gonna put some wood down. Like so. How many bearings do I have? I have 130 of that. I have one bearing. And you see, with these little bots, you can't queue up crafting. You can only do one at a time. So I'm going to craft, well, one bearing at the moment. And run all the way over to that thing over there. Hopefully, yes, I can. I will see some beeswax along the way. Which I have. There we go, there's some beeswax. Well, here's some more. Now, this is very useful to you, as I've said before. Because I could actually make a little base on this rock. Anyway, it helps you by letting you create tires, and I think maybe another thing, but I can't remember. As this is my first ever video on my channel, please be kind and write some nice things in the comments. Maybe even like the video if you actually liked it. Because this is my first ever video, my first ever PC, my first ever edits, my first ever basically everything. So I just hope you like the video, whoever's watching. And if if you do, then, well, don't be mean. Saying that now. I also do occasional streaming, but very occasional, on my Twitch, Calico Throne 823 on TTV. Oh no. Oh, I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I'm not dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, you're dead, circuit board. Where are you? Always refine these. Even if you don't have enough room, throw something out, refine it. This is the only way to get metal in the start, and it's very difficult to go through these sometimes at the start. When you're inexperienced, component kit. When you're inexperienced, it's very difficult to find your way through these and navigate them. And now I have enough component kits. I will, however, clear out the rest of this building, as, well, if I didn't, then I'd look like an idiot. Water and circuit board. Can't pick up the water, pick up circuit board. You will be able to create things that can take water out of the ocean. So you won't need that water at the moment. If you do have these, every single world is randomly generated, so you may have a different one to me. This isn't like an exact guide type thing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Run, 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 run. There's actually 3 haybots. There's 3. There's 4. I'm dead. There's 5. There's a circuit board in there. No, not circuit board. There's a. Sometimes they fall down the stairs like that, and then they die. But it doesn't seem like they've died this time. Oh no, they're flanking me. Oh, this is scary. This is scary. Yeah. 6 health. Yes. That haybot obviously wasn't very smart. Hopefully they fall down one by one, because I need their metal. Oh, that was intense. That was intense. That was intense. As you can tell, I'm hyped. Oh, that was so close. Right, number 2. Let's go back up. Well, at least I know I can just jump off if I don't have enough health. Sometimes if I can't get my words out, I just go, and then sort of stop speaking. It may annoy some people may like it. Some people may not even know who I am, and just be looking through YouTube and see my videos and recommended, hopefully one day. And hopefully, some of you won't be directed from my school, yes I go to school, and will actually be recommended through recommended. If you are, that'll be quite good for my channel, and it would help me expand and grow. Ooh, blueberries. Blueberries are good, and I would always advise picking them up. If you don't have enough space for a component kit, throw out something. Component kits are the most important thing you'll ever need. Also, chemicals are quite important too. So, always get chemicals. I'd say we put our headlight away and we grab anything we can. Always just try these piles of hay, because they may contain a chest. For example, that one. Well, look at that, we got some glove blocks. Can't pick them up, so I can't be bothered to pick them up. And there's nothing under there. Is there anything under here? No. Is there anything under this one then? Now it's time to go to the next floor. Now I don't think we'll be able to jump down from this height anymore, so we're gonna have to be very careful about what we encounter. Circuit board and potatoes. Nothing. 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 Let's go up to the next level. Sometimes, not very often, they have epic loot crates on top of these, but it doesn't look like they have one on this, which is slightly sad, but you get what you get. Oh, there it is. What's it got? What's it got? What's it got? A button. It's got a button. That is the worst loot crate I've ever had. Throw out the potatoes because you're not going to need them. You can't eat them. And I think I will die if I jump from here, but it's just a quick run, so YOLO. Oh no, I didn't die. Actually quite surprising. Alright, let's run to the mechanic station. So potatoes are used in the spud gun. Now, there's a shotgun and there's a Gatling gun. The shotgun has got like a little deep fire on the back, which is kind of cute. And you put a spud in your inventory, or potato, and you shoot. And when you shoot, it shoots out chips. So it's like a spud gun, because as you shoot, it like pushes it into the thing, and it spurts out a bunch of chips. When you use a Gatling gun, it's basically just a Gatling gun. It's got a rotating barrel and it shoots potatoes out the top. I'd recommend using the spud gun because it's the most accurate and easiest one to use. If it's your first creation or anything, if it's your first spud gun, I would always go for the normal spud gun. So look, we get all of this. We get bearings. We get, where's the wheels? Wheels. Need metal block 1 and wood block 1. Wood block 1, I have a lot of wood, and that's what you need the metal for. So you need 6 bearings to make a vehicle. Currently I have 4. So just another 2. Another 1. This guy makes quite a tune, doesn't he? It's funny because he always hums to himself when he builds something. And people have always wondered why. Now I have 5 bearings, apparently. Oh, hang on, let me just quickly go through my options because I accidentally changed some options to others. And there we go, now I can lift this up. If I press left, it always goes to hotbar item 4. Which is potentially useful, but probably not. It's probably just going to be annoying. So now that I've done that, let's grab some bearings. Put one there. Put one there. 2 of those. Bearing. Wheel. Bearing metal. Wood. Bearing. Wood. No. Wood. Bearing. And whereabouts? Here. Wood. Bearing. This is going to be our first creation. Let's shorten it up a little bit. it looks a little bit long, doesn't it? Wood there. Wood there. Bearing there. Bearing there. And now, it is not yet time for me to stop recording. So, no idea why I started to stop, but stop to start. That's my motto. It's not. I'm lying. So, go over here. There's another bearing. Forgot why. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hold on a sec. Did I make an extra? I need one of these. Just remembered. Another wheel. Need some more metal. Now we've got the first 2 pieces. Now we've got some more wood, so we can make another wheel. More metal, and then we'll be able to make one more wheel after we get more wood. See, it's quite a process, but it's a fun one. Another 3 seconds on that. For an engine, what do we need for an engine? Also, what do we need for one of these? Some paint, some glue, and some metal. So we need one more wood. What do we need for an engine? For an engine, we need... Where is an engine? There. 5 crude oil. 10 more metal block 1. And that's it. Ooh, and a driver's seat. A driver's seat takes cotton, but I guess we could get... We can make one of these for now. Yeah, I made an extra bearing by accident. Oh well, I guess I'll have... a... just a switch on a bearing. There we go. And the switch will be connected into nothing. So we just need one more wheel, and then we'll be done for that. Let's collect the seats. And whilst that's crafting, let's go into the ocean and have a look for some crude oil. Now, crude oil is, well, oil. And that's the, that's what it looks like underwater. Ooh, here's some glue. We're definitely going to need this for the storage canister for the fuel. It's good to have your base near the mechanic station when you first start out your game, so that you can always find your way there and make new stuff. Or you could have a mobile base and always have enough fuel, or try and keep near the coastline so you could always get more fuel. Those 2 things are the most important things. Having enough fuel and knowing where the mechanic station is. And without either of those, you would be... Hang on, I'm trying to click. You know what, I might just add a boom sound effect in the video. And you would be dead. You wouldn't be able to craft anything, you wouldn't be able to build anything, blah blah blah. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Wheel. That's how life goes. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Wheel. Engine? More metal. I don't have enough. Damn it. I think that's a tote bot. And I'm gonna go get some paint pigments. These sort of glow-in-the-dark kind of flowers are paint pigments. They allow you to craft paint ammo. And paint ammo is a sort of thing that you use to make paint. If that's not obvious. If you're thinking about getting big wheels, I recommend small wheels for a start. Because it takes less honeycomb, less everything. Ooh, front of our car's a bit long. Inventory full. You need a couple more metals. Let's craft some glue. I'm starving. See, sunshake gives you hunger. Let's eat a carrot. Because they're quite good for hunger. They're not too shabby. Let's put all of our fuel on our car, which we won't even be able to drive yet. And some oil. Now, let's hook up the front two steering bearings into the seat and even switch. Even that. So, remove that. And I need to change the rotation. Left, right, left, right. Put this last wheel on. There we go. Delete the front of this because it's a bit too long. Eat another carrot just because we can. And put just a random piece of metal there. Collect up our glue. We need some more metal, which is sad and disappointing. But it's acceptable. So we just need some metal. Tell me in the comments if I missed anything. Hopefully I haven't. If you know anything that helped me in this game, put them in the comments. Comments. I know, I hate it when YouTubers do that, but comments. What else? So, you see that up there? You can see there's a little glint. That's where we were earlier, and that's where I left some things. So, where's the nearest Haybot? Where's the nearest Haybot? That's a good question, Will. Where is the nearest Haybot? I might see if I can plant some stuff for tomorrow. Maybe some carrots. 10 carrots, 10 tomatoes. Let's do that. And let's put it here. Oh, no. I did those wrong place. Sometimes when you place it down and put it in the wrong place, it's really annoying because it takes a long time to pick up. Also, if you place it on a road, then it will take the shape of the road. So what's the time now? It is 1:30. 10 carrots. 10 tomatoes. 3 buckets. Sometimes if you do it from further away, you can get some more than one at a time. Or if you do it with 2 in between, you can get more than one at a time, but not always. Also, if you throw water on a Haybot, it makes it sort of have a bit of a shock and then die. Which sounds a bit rough, but it's quite useful. So I'm going to make a little border type thing, so that no Haybot or Totebot can get to our plants. Because if they do, I'll be very annoyed. After Christmas, I think I'm going to start recording GTA 5 videos. Create little holes so I could get some of my resources back. Now, let's do this wall. I will obviously be reusing this wood. And this one doesn't need as much defense. So I'm just going to do that. There we go. Because it's the back, so Haybots won't really go. Now I'm going to get a thumbnail and then video's done. Bye, guys.